On behalf of the men and women of LAPD, we want to say first thanks to the vast majority of Angelenos who are safer at home, who are honoring the mayor's directive, that are mindful of acting responsibly. It is through their work in staying safe at home that's going to allow us to get through this pandemic as quickly as possible. One of the attributes I've been asked about frequently in the last 4 weeks is how has the impact of the pandemic been on our rate of crime, on the instances of violence and other crime here in Los Angeles. And it is the one area of benefit, if you will, from this terrible virus, this terrible infliction of injury and pain in our society, is a 23% reduction in crime here in Los Angeles over this past month. We've seen reductions in crime in nearly every category, with the exception of auto thefts, which is kind of an odd area, but violent crime, property crime, people staying at home in their neighborhoods, watching out for each other, and exercising social distancing is allowing us to have a safer city. Additionally, on our traffic crime, while we have seen some increases in vehicle traffic speeds on some of our roadways, which we've directed our officers to begin having greater enforcement efforts on, we have seen a reduction in overall traffic collisions, hit and runs, DUI-related collisions, pedestrian collisions. So Angelenos, safer at home is a safer city. Now, as to one area that I saw in a newspaper account today, and one that we're particularly sensitive to, is because people are staying home and they're spending more time together, what does family look like? What is the instances of just the ability for people to get along in their household? And we recognize that in times of stress, in times of turmoil, that family violence can increase. I'm happy to say that to date, this past month, we haven't seen that increase actually manifest itself in reported crime. Family violence crime is actually down 11% from the same period last year. However, in an effort to ensure that people understand that while there's been a compromise to our ability to have front desk operations and for officers to be readily available to an individual in a face-to-face meeting, we want to hear from victims of violent crime. And family violence, there is no excuse with a pandemic or any other emergency to have to sustain that or endure it. This week, we'll be calling together a number of victims advocates from the domestic violence advocate community to sit down and ensure through a virtual town hall what are the hotlines looking like? What are they hearing from people reaching out and asking for help and support? And we want to remind every victim, every survivor of family violence that we have a place for you. That we have a place for you, that you do not have to be home. You do not have to be secluded or isolated with someone who is committing violence upon you. With that, Mayor, I'd be happy to, one last thing you asked me to speak about was the enforcement of people from non-essential and essential duties. And again, the vast majority of Los Angeles are showing their better angels, but to the 37 individual cases which we have filed a criminal complaint with the city attorney, we expect to see fines and criminal prosecutions for that. This is not just irresponsible, it's endangering not just themselves, their employees, but everyone else in that community. And I'm proud of City Attorney Feuer and his work and his prosecution of those individuals to holding and bringing them to justice. And with that, I'll give it back to you.